Hey everybody, I'm Dave Celentano with GuitarTricks.com, and today we're going to learn fingerpicking basics for acoustic guitar. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. And while you're at it, hit that like button. It would really help out. Now back to the lesson. So for this first example on the fingerpicking basics, we want to grab a C chord. You can do this with any chord, but we'll just pick a C. You're going to use our thumb, index, and middle finger on your picking hand to pluck the strings. Generally, the thumb plays the bass strings and the fingers pluck the higher strings. Okay? And there's also, when we finger pick, there's usually a pattern or a few patterns that you could play when you're playing the song. Okay, so the first one we're going to learn is kind of a relatively simple pattern where we're going to start with the 5th string, pluck with the thumb, followed by the 3rd string, then the 4th string with the thumb again, and then the 2nd string. Okay, the 3rd string's the index finger, and the 2nd string is your middle finger. So we're going strings 5, 3, 4, 2. That's the pattern. We're going to do that 2 times per bar. And with the timing, we would kind of like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, it's nice when there's a pattern because that pattern gives a sense of consistent rhythm as you switch your chords. So in a few minutes, we're going to learn a little chord progression to apply that pattern too. So for right now, just get used to plucking those strings. Thumb on the 5th, index on the 3rd, thumb on the 4th, middle on the 2nd string, okay? And what I would suggest is do that 2 bars worth, or in other words, do that little 4-note pattern 4 times, and then at the end, just pick the 5th and 2nd string to end it, okay? So you're gonna go like this. Or you could even strum it at the end if you like. That'll sound nice. There you go. So just take your time with that. The important thing too is keep it even. Try not to go. Okay, try to keep it steady. Might even want to practice it with a metronome. Just steady with the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and then you're done. For the second example, let's take that pattern, apply it to a short chord progression. So what I'm going to do here is play the C chord first, then we're going to go to G over B. Now a G over B chord from the C position, you'll move your middle finger up to the 5th string 2nd fret, put your pinky on the 2nd string 3rd fret. We're going to pick the same thing. So once you've got the picking pattern memorized on the right hand, we can just apply it to the chords and not think about it as much. It's kind of like when we're strumming our guitar with a pick. Usually you want to do a strum pattern that's consistent through the song or most of the song and with the chords. So here we've got a picking pattern that we need to do consistently through the chords. So we got a C, G over B. We're going to apply the same picking pattern to that one. Then an A minor 7. Which is like an A minor without your 3rd finger. Okay, it's pretty easy to do. And then we go back to the G over B and then repeat it. So we're gonna slowly do each chord 1 bar. So we're gonna go C, G over B, A minor 7, and just try to keep it real even. And then do it again. Maybe up to speed, a little quicker. This third example here, we're going to go back to our C chord, learn a new picking pattern. It's a modification on the one we just did. This one, though, is going to be picking strings 5 and 2 together. Little pause, then we pick strings 4, 3 separately, then 5 and 2 again, separately this time though, and then 4, 3. So it's going. Okay, with the count, it goes quarter note, then eighth notes. Or with the number count, it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. There you go. This pattern of picking here, this is called Travis picking, and there's a lot of variations on it. The first one I showed you too could be also considered an easy version of Travis picking. But this pattern I'm just showing you here, in example 3, this is very popular. A lot of folk songs, even acoustic rock songs, do this pattern. Okay, there's a lot of them out there. It's nice to know popular patterns, just like strum patterns are good to know. These finger picking patterns are good to know too. Okay, so take it slow and easy, do it with a metronome, and then let's put that all together into the chord change. I'm going to use the same chord change we did a minute ago in the first example, and we're going to play C to the G over B, to the A minor 7, back to G over B, and we're going to go through that a few times. Okay, slowly it sounds like this. G over B, A minor 7, G over B again, one more time, C, G over B, A minor 7, G over B, and then we end it. You could either end it by picking strings 5 and 2, or you could pick everything or strum if you like, okay? So here's what that sounds like a little bit quicker. All right, I hope this gave you some new ideas and insight. I'll see you soon. What other tips would you like to see here on this channel? Leave a comment and let me know. And be sure to check out guitartricks.com for more in-depth step-by-step lessons.